Welcome to RANsquawk's e-morning briefing for Monday the 22nd of March of 2010. Just taking a quick look around the markets as we've headed through now 9 o'clock in London. In terms of the spread in the 10-year Greek bund, that has continued to widen. It's wider by around 9 to 10 basis points or so. In terms of news flow from the weekend, nothing too much different from what we've had previously. Seems to be still a bit of disagreement between the likes of France and Germany on how exactly they'll help Greece, and the Greek PM themselves, as well as the Deputy Finance Minister over the weekend, suggesting that they don't need to refinance the debt coming soon due for maturity, as well as they won't default on that debt either, according to Papandreou. But the spread again is a bit wider this morning, around 9 to 10 basis points as mentioned, and that has given bund futures a bit of a lift. They've just taken a bit of an accentuated pop as well on the upside on the break of that Thursday high of the previous week. In terms of other news flow from the UK, a lot of news flow still on the hung parliament scenario. Most of the latest polls still suggest that is a likely scenario for the forthcoming elections in May. The pound is trading slightly weaker across the board, cable down around 40 pips. And then take a look in terms of the budget, that's to come on Wednesday. A lot of focus on that in terms of the UK papers, both the weekend and this morning. One of the most important things there, it seems as though Darling, or the forecast, may well undershoot the previous pre-budget forecast of £178 billion in the borrowing limits. So potentially a good thing given the decent public finance numbers we had last week. In terms of looking ahead to the calendar for today, it is pretty quiet. There's no real major US data of note. We'll have the Chicago National Activity Index, that'll be at 12:30 London, so 7:30 in Chicago. Then we'll have Eurozone Consumer Confidence later on this afternoon. A couple of speakers, Gazprom, Lockhart and Geithner, all due later on during the US session. And at the moment, in terms of where we trade in equities, we're down around 0.5% or so in the FTSE CAC and DAX, with WTI crude futures negative around 50 cents. Oil and gas and basic materials are the biggest underperformers so far.